Our next award is sponsored by NBC Oklahoma. It's presented for the outstanding magazine article, The Other Trail, written by Jim Logan and appearing in the March-April 2012 edition of Oklahoma Today magazine. The writer chronicles the Great Western Cattle Trail, which stretched nearly 1,500 miles from South Texas through Dodge City, Kansas, and nearly to the Canadian border.
Some found adventure and some made their fortunes along the trail as cowboys prodded more than 7 million head of cattle north in some of the most difficult working conditions ever known in the American West.
Here to accept the Wrangler for Outstanding Magazine article are writer Jim Logan and editor Steffi Corcoran.
We're going to mix it up, and it's probably a very bad idea for the editor to speak before the writer, but we like to do things our own way at Oklahoma Today. We're a 57-year-old publication, and this is our very first Wrangler Award. So we are beyond honored and humbled to receive this. Thank you so much to the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum. It's a little daunting to be up here in this esteemed gathering where I have only sat as a media representative in the past, so excuse me if my breath catches a little bit. I'd like to quickly thank our very supportive parent agency in the state, which is the Oklahoma Tourism and Recreation Department. Wonderful leadership by Debbie Snodgrass and Dick Dutton. Of course, all the Oklahoma Today staff, freelance and full-time. And I'd be very remiss if I did not thank the gentleman to my left. A few years ago, I pulled a manuscript, about Temple Houston out of what we call the slush pile. And it was one of the best things I ever did because Jim's been writing for us ever since, and he is a star. I'm going to let him have the mic now, and thank you so much.
Thank you, Steffi. I'd like to express my gratitude to the organizers and the judges of the Western Heritage Awards, the great people at Oklahoma Today magazine, publisher Joan Henderson, art director Stephen Walker, and their superb editor Steffi Corcoran, who was the first to take a chance on me. I'd like to thank Shane Bevel for his exceptional photography on the piece, Randy Butler and Jason Redd of the Butler Red Ranch out west, Joe Britton and Udell Barton of the Western Cattle Trail Association. And I'd like to pay tribute to two teachers who made a difference in my life early on. My junior high history teacher, the late Quanah Cox of Duncan, Oklahoma, the grandson of the great Comanche chief Quanah Parker, and my Weatherford High School English teacher, Miss Maureen Stuckey, who taught me how to diagram a sentence. All of them. All of my grandparents and great-grandparents are buried along the Western Cattle Trail. One actually rode it as a young man, so it was with some sense of connection that I came to the story. My two daughters, Jill and Ann, both as beautiful inside and out as their mother, have come to be with me this evening from Tennessee and Iowa. We lost their mother in the spring of 2011 to leukemia. For a long while after that, I didn't write anything. The trail article was the first thing written after losing her. It's to the memory of my daughter's mother and my wife and trail mate of 36 years, Colleen, that I would like to dedicate this most treasured award tonight. Thank you.
Congratulations.